Amazing. The call clicks quiet, and we cut to the hall where everybody has gone in, and y'all are assembled with the rest of the student body. You see the other different houses as well. You see in addition to your house, of course, House Kronos, you see the members of House Hyperion, the members of House Phoebe, and the members of House Atlas, all kind of like sitting together, separated and delineated out. As you guys are talking, you see that as like everybody has assembled and the doors kind of shut, you see that there is like a little bit of like an energy field that pops up over the doors, and and you see that a man walks forward. His name, you recognize him to be Mr. Clippy, a synthetic individual who stands in his humanoid form there with like at the podium, and he begins to speak. Basically, to surmise, he discusses how there is a threat to the rebel, or to the entire base of Prestigia and the university, the city, every part of it, and that the rebels have somehow managed to ingratiate themselves into the infrastructure and the student body, or maybe even the student body itself of the city. And if you are able to find out who is a rebel, you will get a full class's worth of credits in order to be able to, as a reward for your dedication to Prestigia.
Remy raises an eye, like, during this briefing, because, of course, full credit without having to do anything is very enticing. All right, which one of you is the mole?
The what now?
It's got to be one of you guys, right?
I mean, it can be.
We smash cut like to like the hallway after the event, after the meeting has happened. You guys are kind of walking out at the doorway. You guys are just all talking together. You see more people are kind of flooding out to and fro. Everybody is talking about this as you are discussing.
Well, obviously it can't be Nix. He's baby. But
My baby. What a good Nix. You're such a good Nix.
I'm 2 years old.
You're 2 years old. You're such a good Nix.
Please stop talking to him like he's some kind of pet.
I mean, I could be talking to them differently, but I don't think they'd like it as much.
So anyway. Mole.
Mole.
Uh-huh.
An animal that can dig. Yes.
Yes.
You are correct. However, a mole can also be someone that is on the inside of an operation that is in opposition to that organization.
I'm offended that you would even suggest that any one of us would do such a thing. We helped each other out against them. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's exactly what a double agent would do. Besides, it's called a joke.
Well, maybe work on your jokes a little bit. What if we instead we just started shoving people against the wall and asking them, "Are you the mole?"
No.
Too many people for that.
I mean, there's enough of us to get the job done.
No. We don't need to just automatically like assault. That's not the most effective way to get information.
As you are talking about showing restraint, you see like one of your fellow students from House Hyperion just literally punch like a dude, like and his fist like makes the guy go flying all the way across the hallway.
Ow.
Can Remy attempt to catch this poor guy that's just flying?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. I don't think that you have any issue with that. What does it look like as Remy does so?
It's like the way she perceives it is, it's almost like once she clocks that there's something happen, it's like everything just goes into bullet time. So like she hears like a hit connect and the sound of someone going oof, and then she looks up, sees this guy like starting to fly, and everybody who's right there can like see all of her muscles tense up. And then it looks like in the blink of an eye she's gone, as she just pushes herself, just like wills herself to where this person is going to end up so she can just catch them.
Yeah, absolutely. Faster than even the blink of an eye, literally just almost appearing there. You manage to catch the falling individual, who's like nose clearly looks broken, like they are bleeding from it fairly heavily. And you see the individual from House Hyperion, who you recognize as DJ Glargoplasm, who is like this large kind of slime guy, who like is very like almost like a musical in nature, but like due to his like sliminess, but he in this moment he had like made his fist into like this big mallet as he had like punched this other person just way far. And you hear DJ Glargoplasm go blah, 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 at which point like the crystal chorus like chimes in and says, he didn't tell me the information I wanted to hear.
Can I go punch the guy who punched that guy?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll to engage a threat.
All right.
It's gonna be streaming this, by the way.
Oh yeah, double stream for me about to punch this guy. I go,
Yeah,
it is my turn now. And I'm gonna punch him. I fail.
Oh no.
Okay. Go ahead and take a powerful blow.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's begun.
I fail.
Oh no.
So I believe when you take a powerful blow, that's when you actually want to fail that one, correct?
I think so.
Sorry, it has been a hot minute since I have played Mass.
So
Take a
taking
powerful blow.
blow, that's going to inflict a condition, won't it?
Oh yeah.
No, you stand strong. When you take a powerful blow, you roll plus conditions. On a 10 plus, you choose one. So because they rolled under, Nyx manages to stand strong. So Nyx, you go in to just sock DJ Glargoplasm. As you do so, your fist connects with their slimy, ooky, gooey body, and it just like slides into it, passing completely through it, and you just grab like a glob of basically his body and like pull it out with you, which you are able to like, you feel it begin to like, you feel the sensors on your robotic skin begin to sense the acid burning you, and you just are able to quickly like fling it to the ground, and it quickly like inches back over to DJ Glargoplasm's leg and slurps into him, and as he stands tall, and you're able to weather that acid attack. DJ Glargoplasm goes, "Hey man, what the hell?" He goes, blah, 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 blah. And then the Chris Core goes, "Hey, what the hell?"
I thought it looked fun.
It did look fun.
I couldn't. Blah, 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 blah. I couldn't agree more. Go ahead and take another powerful blow
Oh, okay.
as he just socks you again.
Okay, well, this one is an 11, which is really bad.
So on a 10 plus, you must choose one. Remove yourself from the situation, flee, pass out, etc. You lose control of your powers, or your powers in a terrible way, or you choose two options from the 7 to 9 list.
Oh gosh. What's the 7 to 9 list again?
You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition, or you give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain, mark 2 conditions.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take 2. Actually no, I'll let my power be out of control, or however.
Okay, you lose control of your powers. So your powers are, well, remind me what your powers are again?
So psionic constructs that become solid, and super durability and strength.
Excellent. So as DJ Glargoplasm goes to like sock you, you defensively like step backwards, kind of like hands up, almost like just reflexively. It's not even something that you're doing consciously, and as you do so, you just summon like tons of chibi little baby Lolas, just little tiny Lolas, and they all animate as the fist comes down and punch, and just a bunch of tiny Lolas start running around, doing her banshee scream at just random things, and start blowing tiny things away, like knocking over trash cans, harassing people, talking about their Sinsta.
Drink Leviatonic. It burns so good. Now you go back over to everyone else.
And they all just start running around chanting that. Yeah.
I think, like, in this moment, like, Remy, like, gently places the person that they just caught down, and as she's, like, about to ask them if they're okay, sees this thing go off, and sees probably, like, what is up there, like, top 10 of her nightmares, which is just, like, a ton of, like, miniature Lolas.
Several dozen, like, yes.
She's like, oh no!
Oh yes!
And she just zooms back over to Nyx, and she's like, hey bud, you okay? And she is going to attempt to comfort Nyx.
Sure. Before we roll that, how does that look? How are you attempting to comfort them?
Trying to appeal to Nyx's sensibilities. She's like, hey, are you sure that we need this many Lolas around? Like, we've got the one, and like, do you really, there's such thing as too much of a good thing, you know?
Too much of a good thing.
So let's cut down on these, and we'll just let the one Lola be her and like do her thing.
She pauses in the background.
I'm gonna say, instead of trying to comfort and support, you are you're trying to provoke them into doing what you want. So go ahead and roll provoke someone.
Oh, provoke someone. All right.
Oh.
That's a 10.
Okay, cool. So because Nyx is a PC on a 10 plus, on a 10 plus, if Nyx does what you're asking, if they attempt to dismiss the psychic creations, then you are going to add a team to the team pool, which is a group of communal +1s that you currently have. There are 2 in that currently, so you could add one to that. Or, Nix, if you don't do it, you are going to mark a condition.
Okay. I think he looks, and then with Lola posing in the background, he nods. He goes, "Goodbye, little Lolas," and is gonna like snap their fingers, and all of them explode. Like they seem like they were actually real and fully just explode all over the ground.
I'm gonna say that because this is like a manifestation of something that you weren't necessarily in control over. I'm gonna say go ahead and unleash your powers to try to regain control of this before you can just snap it away.
All right. A 10.
10.
Hey.
Okay. So on a 10, you are able to successfully like snap, and they vanish. And as they are poofing, you hear them say, "Drink Leviatonic," poof. As they die.
Lola gets us all on her crystal core. This is great content. Oh my god.
Incredible. Excellent. Yeah. It's about midday in the afternoon or so now on the Bubbles strictly regimented timetables, and you are seeing you see that your favorite reporter as well, like kind of y'all are still kind of vibing in the university post battle with Glargo and the mini Lolas, and you see your favorite reporter for As the Bubble Pops, an individual who has taken an interest in you, Dude Toxolotl. He's like walking around interviewing people.
Dude Toxolotl. I need the audience to know that, like, I've been trying. Like DJ Gargle Blargle or whatever almost sent me, but like DJ Toxolotl.
Dude Toxolotl.
Oh, so good.
All right, okay, I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good. Does he look like an axolotl?
He does now. Yeah.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
I do think at this particular moment, seeing people get interviewed, Lola will shove the person who is currently being interviewed so that she is now being interviewed.
Remy groans.
Yeah, it's a really, perilous and yet like nuanced situation that is just like, whoa, oh hey there, oh hey Lola, welcome to the show.
Thanks. I am so happy to be here today and represent my favorite brand, Leviatonic. It burns so good. What were you asking?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, we were just talking about the reports of the rebel influence in Prestigia. That there was apparently some kind of infiltration that has occurred, and that the university students are being asked to look into that. Did you care to confirm that?
Oh yeah, that totally happened. Do you know who the rebel is that we're trying to find?
Oh, I wish. That's what I'm trying to find out. Investigative reporting is my whole deal. So if I were to find that out, I'm sure I would shoot. Bam! Straight to the top, and he does an over-the-top and ridiculous hand gesture.
Ooh, yeah. Well, you know that I love my fans so much that I will do whatever I can to find who this imposter is and tear them apart.
Wow, like metaphorically or
just physically?
Ooh,
physically, okay. Dude, physically.
Dude looks like maybe a little put off by that. As you're talking about just straight up murdering somebody. What is
Don't underestimate me, Dude Toxolotl, or anybody.
And it's just like a close hard zoom in on on Lola's face as with the camera.
She stares directly into the camera.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the rest of the party?
Someone's got to get her out of this.
What's the rest of the party doing? What is the rest of the party doing as Lola has her shining moment, staring straight into the camera?
Remy looks between Nyx and Starlight, and she just goes, "I'm just gonna go get her. I'm just gonna go get her. Okay."
No, don't worry. I know what to do. And I'm
Nick,
gonna run
think-
over and push over Lola out the way so I can get my moments.
Oh, Remy's like, "Wait, Nick, no. Actually, this is fine."
Just do exactly what Lola did. Hopefully, Lola gets knocked into the other person.
Yeah, absolutely. No, Lola just like tumbles like a domino into the next person. Absolutely. Whoa, hey there. Oh, hi, Nyx. How are you? How are you doing? What are your thoughts on the rebel incursion?
Oh, they were easy. I turned one of them into mist.
Oh yeah, we caught that on Chris Cam. That was great. No, I mean I'm talking about from the meeting just now.
Oh, it's gonna be wacky, but Lola's gonna get them all.
Oh, so really big. You're a big Lola'ite.
I love Lola. They're the loudest.
Is that is that your judgment scale?
Yes.
In
Amazing.
the background, Remy's just like picking Lola up by the scruff of her neck and like walking back off frame with her.
Ooh, this is fun.
Shut up.
Incredible. And Starlight?
I feel like Starlight is actually taking advantage of this chaos to review, because this whole fight was caught on camera for the most part, right?
Oh, absolutely.
She would have tried to access and like, I'm sure it was live streamed somewhere, so she's like kind of reviewing the VOD, as it were, to try and get some clues.
Absolutely. Which was the VOD of which event? I apologize.
The fight at the stadium.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. As are you just attempting to glean, like, what kind of information are you attempting to glean? Just something that you missed before?
Maybe something I missed, maybe more details about the people, because we did end up getting into a fight with a specific group over Nyx, I believe. So trying to see if we got, number one, if that was on camera, number two, more details about who it was, because it was a pretty fast-paced battle. Might have missed some.
Absolutely.
Might have missed something.
Yeah, absolutely. The whole thing was live streamed onto both social media networks in the bubble, both to the Ion OS network and Sheedanism's Since the network. So both of it was everywhere. So finding a VOD of the event is no problem. And you see that as you're like reviewing the footage, definitely were rebels that were attacking the base. They were definitely, it seems like they were the ones that were interested in Nyx. But as soon as he was freed and was able to joined y'all's side, the tide turned so effectively that y'all were you guys were able to capture Thorn on the side.
Thorn on the side.
Yes. Thorn aside. And if needed, she could she would absolutely use her powers to do this in quick time if needed. That seems like something she would do. Just be like, okay, let's pause the situation. I'm gonna go review the footage while y'all are arguing.
Yeah, absolutely. How much footage do you want to review, I guess is my question.
I guess the more relevant part where it's clear that these are rebels that are attacking.
Okay.
We didn't get everybody. We got Thorn this side, but we didn't get everybody, if I recall correctly.
Sure. So you're trying to see like if any rebels like you missed any kind of if any slipped through the net, as it were.
Correct. Yes.
Sure. I'm going to say that's probably going to take a while if you're going to look through like all that stuff by hand. So if you're going to keep time paused for this entire length of time, I would say you could go ahead and attempt to unleash your powers if you'd like.
I'll give it a try. Oh, don't make me dragon roll dice. Okay. Oh, that's a miss.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I think so. You are there for a few minutes at first, and you like are looking through the footage, and you just like I think you have this moment where you realize there is so much footage like that has been recorded. As a university student, you're kind of like able, and someone with pretty good Magitech skills, you're able to get into and access certain files that you might not necessarily have access to, and as a result, you're very easily able to like tell there's a huge amount of information and footage that has been recorded in this of the event, and to go through it, it would take a lot of time. And as you are like continuing to hold this time stop, basically you feel yourself begin to get like more and more tired, and you realize you just don't, if you continue to attempt this, you're probably going to like burn out before the day's up.
Oh, that is very fair, and we have a lot more to do today, so I think Starlight's gonna like sink back in with whatever the hell's going on, and just kind of like, I think she stumbles a bit, and then just kind of like uses her wings to get herself back up as she comes out of this. It's just like looks like she got clocked upside the head.
Yeah, you see, as Remy, as you're kind of like helping Lola up, and Nyx is continuing his interview, you see Remy, you see Starlight kind of stumble out of like almost like a like little bit of like a spatial distortion, as she kind of like comes back. It was almost as if like she vibrated very quickly for just a very brief second.
Remy, like, seeing this, like, cocks an eyebrow a little bit and mutters under her breath, "Time magic?" Before realizing that she has Lola literally in her hand. And goes back to, like, "You gotta relax." Like, can you just not be? Can you just not be on your bullshit for like 5 seconds, please?
My bullshit is so fun, Remy.
It's not.
Everyone. So, hi. She'll raise a wing. So I was looking over the footage. There's too much footage to review, but since we got Thorn in the side, he might be being kept somewhere. Maybe we could try asking him if he's still around.
Ooh, did they lock him up?
It's actually a good idea, Starlight.
Did they lock him up?
Remy drops Lola.
Ooh.
Hey, Nyx!
And then I turned the other guy into mist. Yeah?
Come on, we're gonna go check something out.
Okay, bye. And then I just walk off.
Remember, if you hear about any rebels, make sure to tell me. As he kind of waves at you as you walk away.
There's gotta be a holding cell or something on this campus.
I'm gonna say that right now. Lola's doing that thing that you do with dogs when you try to get them like riled up. She's doing that with Remy, like she's pretending like she's gonna leave.
Is she just like doing that thing where she like drops like an inch lower and is like, huh?
She keeps doing it. Starts to get like a few feet away and then comes back, and then gets a few feet away and comes back.
Amazing. While this is going on, you see in the background, like Mr. Clippy kind of comes out of the auditorium and begins to walk off, like in the direction of the town.
I don't like Mr. Clippy.
And Mr. Clippy don't like us.
He's pretty
We should
boring.
follow him.
Ooh, yeah.
Also, Lola, I really need you to know that even if you did run off, I'd bring you back before you even realized it.
Oh, I know. She starts to
Then
run off
stop!
again.
She's going to let her run.
Hey, Nix.
Yeah.
Mind if I I know this sounds weird, but mind if I perch on you while I look through, trying to get some more information? Because
Okay.
I can't walk and look over my crystal at the same time.
Okay. Do you want me to throw you really far?
No. I meant can I just sit on your shoulder?
All right.
I'd ask Remy, but I'm pretty sure she kind of tilts her head 160 degrees to look at Remy. He's like, don't want to violate personal space, and then tilts her head back.
Remy's like, alright guys, let's hurry up and follow Mr. Clippy before Lola realizes I'm not chasing after her. Come on, let's go.
Nix will hold you up, lift both hands up and kind of just hold you into the air.
That's not what... I don't think Starlight can actually resist being carried, but she doth protest. It's like, just want to sit on your shoulder. You don't have to hold me aloft like it's some sort of feeties or something.
Amazing. Yeah. So you guys head off down to with Bird in tow, or Bird aloft on shoulder. You head down to the downtown area. You start it's a pretty short walk. It's a very kind of small area, as most billowing mountain style ships of this nature were kind of settlements before they got turned into these big mountain ships. So all of this, it was a well planned and well laid out village, a settlement to begin with. So it's just a quick short walk from the university to the town, and as you guys enter into the downtown area, it becomes a little bit more of a throng of people. You see as this is also a burgeoning settlement, there's lots of people that do things that aren't necessarily associated with the university in Prestigia, making a little bit of a touristy spot as well, in terms of it, in addition to it being a bit of a college town. So yeah, you are kind of walking down the street as a group, trailing Mr. Clippy, as the street becomes a little bit more crowded with regular pedestrians, and as well as food restaurants and things of that nature in this kind of downtown area. As you are walking, at one point, the crowd becomes quite dense, and you lose sight of him. Mr. Clippy kind of vanishes into the crowd as you're continuing to follow him. What do you guys do?